Jai Hind students. We will be starting a new chapter, that is industries, and in this the basic learning objectives will be: we will understand what is an industry, we will understand how the industries are classified according to what factors, what are the factors which are responsible for the establishment of industries, and we will also come to know about various industries which are there in the which are there in India and abroad. So when the chapter starts, it is telling us that from the wood, how the final product, that is the wood is the raw material, and how the final product, the book, is coming to our hands. So it says that it starts its life as a part of a tree. It was cut down and transported to the pulp mill. There the wood of the tree was processed and converted into wood pulp. Then the wood pulp was mixed with chemicals and finally changed into paper by machines. This paper found its way to the press, where ink made from the chemicals was used to print the lines on the pages. These pages were then bound in the form of a notebook, packed and then sent to the market for sale, and finally it reaches our hand. So this is the story from the raw material to the final product. So what is manufacturing? Manufacturing changes raw materials into products of more value, and we have seen that pulp was changed into paper and paper into a notebook. So these represent the two stages of the manufacturing process. Now the paper made from the pulp and the cloth made from the cotton, they have value added to them at each and every stage of the manufacturing process. In this way, the finished product has more value and more utility added to it than the raw material from where it was coming. So what is industry? Industry is an economic activity that is concerned with the production of goods, extraction of minerals, or the provision of services. So iron and steel industry is production of goods, coal mining is extraction of coal, and tourism industry is where we provide service. The next topic is classification of industry. So industries are classified on the basis of raw material, size, and ownership. Let us study each in detail. The first one is raw materials. So it can be agro based, mineral based, marine based, and forest based. So what is agro based? They use plants and animals based like cotton, textile, vegetable oil. So they basically use plants and animal based products. Mineral based, they use the primary industries, they are the primary industries, and they use mineral ore as their raw materials. Now these products are used by the other industries to feed their demands. For example, they make railway coaches, machinery, and so on. Marine based, they use products from the sea or the ocean as the raw materials, for example fish oil, seafood. And forest based, the name tells that they utilize the forest produce as their raw materials, for example wax, gum, paper. So this was the classification of industry on the basis of raw materials. The next, this is a picture, we can clear with this: mineral based, marine based, and forest based. The next is size. So according to this, industries can be classified into small scale, large scale. So the name itself is telling that small scale means it can be basket weaving, pottery, handicraft. Here lesser amount of capital is being invested, and the technology is also not very updated. Opposite happens in large scale industries. There is large volume of production, investment of capital is very huge, technology which is used is also very advanced. Example is textile industries and so on. This is the picture. The third is according to the ownership. So they are for private sector, joint sector, cooperative sector, and public sector. Now what is private sector? They are owned and operated by individuals or a group of individuals. Joint sector, they are owned and operated by the state and the individuals or a group of individuals. Cooperative sector, they are owned and operated by producers or suppliers of raw materials, workers, or both. And public sector, they are owned and operated by the government. So private individuals, they are owned by private individuals, that is private sector. Joint sector mein it is operated by state and the individuals or a group of individuals. Cooperative sector is owned and operated by producers or suppliers of raw materials or both. And the name itself is telling public sector means it is operated by the government. These are the examples. Okay, the next topic is what are the factors which affect the location of an industry. So basically the factors are availability of raw material, land, water, labor, power, capital, transport and market. These are the various factors which affect the location of an industry. We will be discussing about this in the live class. You can see raw materials, power, skilled laborers, capital, market, transport, all pictures are given. Okay, this is the industrial system. I will be just giving you a brief. As industrial system consists of inputs, output and processes. So the inputs are the raw materials, labor and the cost of land, power, transport and other infrastructure. The processes include a wide range of activities that convert the raw material into finished goods. And the output are the end product and the income earned from it. So it is industrial system means input, processes and output. Input is raw material, labor, transport, and then what is processes, converting raw materials into finished products, and output is the end or the profit that we earn. So this is for the first module. We will be discussing about it in the live class. Thank you.